Start again. All right. Okay. Hey everyone, my name is Chris and today I'm reviewing the Athlete Pack by Atlas Backpacks. I spend about 300 days each year traveling on the road, and I'm always looking for ways to optimize my processes, my workflows, and my equipment. I want light equipment that's as capable as possible. I want it to be as small as possible so I can store as much of it as possible as I go along on my trips, and it needs to be as versatile as possible. And the same goes for my camera bags. I want a backpack that I can go hiking on for multi-days that can fit additional equipment, not just camera equipment. I need something I can travel with, fly with, something that I can take little amount of stuff with and lots amount of stuff with, something that doesn't scream expensive camera bag, something that is just universally usable everywhere I go. And for me, this bag has really done that in the last few months, and I think over the next few years I'm going to stick with these bags because it's really ticking all the boxes. Let's talk about the features of this backpack, and if you like compartments and being organized, this backpack really has everything. It's full of little compartments. Like most backpacks or camera backpacks, it opens on the back and you get full access to the whole bag here in the back. And it has a little special feature called the origami compartment here, which basically allows you to turn some storage space into camera space, or like I said, storage space, and you have more volume for other stuff in the back. It's very shallow. I'm an Olympus ambassador and I shoot with Olympus glass, of course, which is small lenses, and they fit in perfectly. But if you have slightly bigger lenses, you'll end up putting them in sideways like this. I know that for future versions of this backpack, it'll be slightly deeper, and then normal full frame lenses will also fit in upright, or the general full frame lens will fit in upright. If you're shooting mirrorless, I mean, the amount of stuff you can fit into this compartment is pretty surprising. And check out the website of Atlas Pack as well. It's got lots of examples of the amount of gear you can put in. I'll blend in some shots as well. We have a couple of compartments up here which give you some storage for memory cards and just the important stuff in here. And what I really like about this bag is the padding. It has great aeration, so it's super comfortable to carry for a long amount of time, and it's well padded. It's still a great backpack, so we have a lot of padding, like I said, and it's very comfortable. Same with the waist belt and the shoulder straps, very well padded and very well shaped. And I love, like, I've never had any problems with hiking for a long time with this bag. It stays comfortable all day long. On this side here, we have a long zipper, which allows you to put 1 or 2 legs of your tripod in here. If you have a smaller tripod, you can also use these side pouches, great for bottles as well. Food, anything you want to put down the side and you need quick access to. On the inside, there's also space for a 2-liter water bladder as well. So you can, whatever way you prefer drinking your water, you can just run it through this bag in whatever configuration you want. So we have the zip on one side. On the other side, we don't have the zip, and we have the second pouch here as well. So that's great. One of the main features of this bag that I love the most is the expandability of this thing. I don't even know if that's a word, but now it is. You can undo these clips here on the side or just loosen them up a bit like I'm doing here, and suddenly this 20-liter bag turns into a 40-liter bag. And it's a carry-on bag, so if we look at it in a normal state, it's really shallow. So we actually look at my hands, like there's not that much depth to this bag, which means it's really portable and compact and small. But then when we need to go on a multi-day trek and we need to put in lots of stuff, this is where it gets interesting. So let's open up. As you can see, the top is huge as well. I've completely disappeared behind the bag. I got, sleeping bag. I have a sleeping mat. Now my tent's not here, but we could shove that in there as well. So we'll start doing this, put the sleeping bag in there. And this is essentially sitting with the camera equipment now, obviously separately, but we have camera equipment here, and the same amount of volume, if not more, is added to the actual inside of the bag. And because the camera unit sits by itself, we have space all down the sides, all down the back, lots of additional volume that can be added to this bag. Really great. Yesterday, for example, we had the Ronin M out and it started pouring with rain. I was like, let's put it away. We don't want to destroy it in this torrential downpour. And we just shoved the Ronin in and it just disappeared. We can just keep adding stuff to this, and there's still space in this bag. So at this state right now, I have the origami section folded out, so there's space for an extra lens here, and still lots of volume. So this carry-on bag suddenly turns into a massive multi-day backpack that you can live out of for a few days. And yet the straps and the waist belt, they perfectly handle the weight, whatever you put into this. I've found this with other bags. They've got great volume. Suddenly you can put all this stuff into it, but they've become incredibly uncomfortable because they're not essentially made to carry 40 liters of equipment. Whereas this, I've had it full to the rim. It stays comfortable. So it's a great backpack as well as a camera bag. So additional features here, the top flap is also a nice surprise. Again, huge compartment, zip goes a long way around, so we get lots of access, and you could fit a lot of stuff in here. I mean, I haven't, but you can put a whole camera body in here if you need quick access to that. It's not very padded, so maybe not great for camera equipment, but you can actually put your whole lunch or whatever you want in here, and there's lots of space. And I just keep adding stuff in here, it's incredible. Then if you have the valuables you don't want to lose in here, your wallet, your keys, there's a top zipper here where you can have your keys attached, which I have here, and I'll have my wallet, my important papers, my passport, everything's always in here. The material is ultra robust. Yesterday we were shooting in torrential downpour, and I should have had the rain cover, which by the way is included in this bag. I should have had the rain cover out and covered over the bag, but it was just like short showers, and I decided to leave it out and see what the bag would do with all this rain, and surprisingly dry. I mean, there were some sections where the water came in, but honestly, I was fine. The gear is all fine. We're using it today and it's fine. So this bag is definitely weather sealed, and if it comes down to it, take the rain cover out and you're sweet, you're good to go. You can remove the hip, the waist belt, and that allows you to streamline the bag a bit more if you want to be a bit more stealthy when you're going on an airport and when you're going onto an airplane and you just don't want to be showing off like that you're wearing a big backpack. This is a great thing. Just take it out, put it in the bag somewhere, and the bag just becomes this really small bag without being this loose, crazy big bag that's hanging off your back. We have a nice little zipper on the front as well, so we can add some more papers or anything in there. And this great flexible pouch on the front where I love putting down my rain jacket or rain pants, anything like that. Anything that can be wet and that is wet and you don't want to put back in the bag, just stuff it down here. And again, I can put my whole pullover down here. This thing is incredibly expandable. I really love that. A little pocket on the front here on the waist belt as well, which also includes a little pouch where you could put your bottle or quick storage stuff and have it right there. You could drop a lens into there if you're running around with multiple lenses, not a problem at all. We have like quick access pouches right here on our waist, so that's well thought out. One last pouch before I finish this off is the zipper on the inside here for important documents if you want stuff that needs to stay absolutely dry. This is a well-protected area for your important documents and things like that. This bag has been incredibly comfortable, the most comfortable backpack I've ever had that's also a camera bag. And as you can see, this bag expands to infinity. I haven't actually reached a point where this bag is full, where it's overfilled and where it's been too heavy to carry or anything like that. So I'm still trying to do that, but I'm gonna need more equipment. So yeah, if you're looking for a backpack that's a great camera bag, I think this is the ultimate bag you can get. And check out their website, and thanks to Alan for letting me have access to these bags. I'm gonna be reviewing the adventure backpack as well in a separate video, but I've been using this mostly for now and I wanted to just give my thoughts on it. So final word, I've used this bag all around the world in the last couple of months. I've been fortunate enough to be traveling to many different places, many different environments, and it hasn't let me down. It's an amazing bag to travel with. It's an amazing backpack to hike with, to go outdoors on multiple days, single days. It's just a great camera bag as well. Quick access to everything. It's ultra weather sealed. It's super robust, lifetime warranty, which I forgot to mention. This is amazing about a backpack like this. And the company behind this is one of the reasons I love this product as well. Alan is really doing a great job. He's listening to feedback. He's really taking in everyone's feedback, and he's optimizing this bag as much as he can. It's great to be a part of being able to give feedback to someone who's actually soaking it up and taking it into account. And yeah, if you're looking for the ultimate backpack to go on adventures, this thing is is the thing you need. Trust me, take my word for it. Let's run through the features of this bag. And I'm lost already. That was quick. It's a cool bag. Bag, back, and backpack. Okay, all right.